Hello, hey. Hello everyone. Welcome to a new recording session of Final Fantasy XIV. Askus lies so goes darkness, and we saw Biff Stroganoff just running past us. Truly, this is a game with naked pose in the foreground. Yeah. Anyway, let's get our minion. What minion do we get today? And yeah. I did a little bit of tweaking on the audio again because I don't know what's with this mic on my computer, but they don't really like working together for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I will just fiddle around with it each recording session too, until I get it where I'm happy. So hopefully it works as intended now. I see that I'm peaking a little bit. I can just turn it down a little. Will that help? Yeah, probably. So hopefully that will solve that issue. Yeah. But yeah, we did our first extreme last episode, which made me go like almost an hour on overtime, and I spent like 2 days getting that recording done. But I got it done, which was like, and I got it done synced. I thought I had to resort to doing it unsynced eventually, but I would have done that if it became like Saturday and still needed to get it done. But yeah, I got it done synced, so I'm happy. I will try to do everything in the game synced on this character, because I've done that with my other character currently. Even if first time I didn't do a fight synced, I went back and did it synced. So, almost everything. I haven't completed everything, so. But yeah, let's go and talk to Yuri Baba. Yandra. Come on, there you go. And I need to get myself a new computer soon, because this one is getting so slow. I'll try upgrading to Windows 11 and see if that works. If that helps, maybe it will. I don't know. Heard good things about it, so. Greetings, Drazor. Though I would not discourage the company, few crosses threshold of vagrant hands on their whim. Dost thou require mine aid in some matter? Yes, indeed I do. I do require some aid. The Lord of Levin was returned unto the forest. The sylphs challenged its arguing for swiftness of the summoning. And thy account, though pain those vividly, the image of Ramu's amplified energies, I fear the touched ones too, dabbled in sacrificial ritual. Thy stern expression bespeaks thy understanding. Even the denizens of the Twelve possesses no immunity against acid manipulation. Once more, are we reminded that only with the lifting of darkness shall this primal nightmare cease to haunt us. We shall prevail, warrior of light. By the radiance of thee and thy companions, we shall prevail. Okay, let's just continue doing it. Primal fear. Friend to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrived from Gridano, a primal walk in the shroud. Those who have borne the elder spirit witness, they returned to tell the tale, a well that near before they seem its like. The gulls quiver, doth investigate as we speak, and the meseems Bowlord Levin would welcome a capable adventurous helping hand. Pray hide ye to the seat of the first bow, and shine thy light upon the matter. Okay. Back to Gridon, here we go. I know what fight this is. It's quote-unquote not an extreme, but it's basically extreme. It's not in the daily roulette, so the daily trial roulette. So it's basically extreme. Just not in daily. But we may get a queue pop on it because people don't think it's an extreme, so people actually queue for it sometimes when they unlock it. Ethernet, Archer's Guild. Here we have it unlocked. And Rain will bump out the size of this file like 3 times, so that's going to be fun. Proceed to the seat of the first bar. Okay. So Anya, I heard much of your deeds in recent days. You come to lend your strength to your primal investigations. Where it is most welcome. Who was the man in black? I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand. Though still unsubstantiated, ill rumors stir amongst the townsfolk of late. Rumors of shadow-clad knight who rides in the shroud. Under normal circumstances, I would pay such old ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we have a reason to suspect, but we have naught to gain by rushing to judgment. I will have you go to the streets around me, speak with the people, and hear the words with your own ears. Okay. Well, let's have a look into it then. The ghost knight, I saw him, clad from head to toe in armor that seemed forged from shadow itself, galloping through the shroud atop his hell's-born steed. Mark my words, the trees themselves were quivering in fear that night. I had not slept a wink since I returned. Okay, edgy much. Adon, okay, hello Adon. As I saw the Black Knight, I fear I promptly fled from my dead life. Should you end up in my position, you'd be wise to do the same. I have my pride, but I'm not a fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know. This is a manifestation of pure evil. Ready to return the massive sword against Gridania, all of our lances as one could not hope to stand in this way. Somebody's playing music. got to summon. Probably should have it there. Hey, don't speak up on me like that, friend. Forgive me. Ever since spying a glimpse of the ghastly husband, my heart won't stop racing. I knew the elemental would punish us sooner or later for daring to disobey their will. This is surely a sign of sinister happenings to come. Maybe. Probably not. Fun around. I saw him clear as day, or clear as night, you might say. With my own two eyes, more fearsome than the rider was his ghastly steed. I don't know where he travelled, but I can assure you, you're not frightening a beast. One thing I can tell you, friend, that was no spectral shadow, nay, he was as solid as you and me. Okay. That's totally not scary. Okay. A knight clad in shadow of forged armor, a mammoth sword, and a hellspawn steed. This is clear now. The words for wording have been proven most forcefully present. The Dark Divinity. Wait, the initial quest was level 50. And this one is 40. Okay. Goes the knight atop this baleful steed. It is as I feared, the rumors bear a most inauspicious resemblance to the reference in ancient scripture describing Odin, the Dark Divinity. It is my suspicion that the Dark Horseman of rumor is indeed Odin. And furthermore, that this malevolent presence is a primal. And yet, before the God's quiver takes action, I will seek the counsel of one versed in holy writings. Make for Crowmill and seek brother Oa Pesi. I will know what he knows. And, be swift, Giovanni. If Odin is truly come to the shadow, time is not on our side. To Crowmill we go. I am up, Pessy, and you must be adventurer. I've been expecting. Ah yes, Odin, the Dark Divinity, both the Levinis understand with distress that his arrival. As one who has read the scriptures, however, I'm not entirely surprised. Odin, as in ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving earth and heavens. But his fell blade did perish earth herself, and countless multitudes of her people. At long last, the great hero of Epilogue did arise to do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain and his spirit sealed within the forest spring. For years, this was thought to be a mere wives' tale, a ghost story told by mothers to frighten their young ones into obedience. But recent archaeological studies at Algen's ruins have unearthed damning evidence to the contrary. And now, these rumors, the scriptures claim the Dark Divinity slumbers in earth found, deep in the heart of the shroud, where the power of the crystal confines him. I ventured into a forest and seen the crystal with my own eyes. But this was many years ago. It is entirely within the realm of possibilities that something has gone terribly awry, and the feathers of the crystals confine the dark divinity no longer. I will send you to Earthworms to investigate the matter, but be forewarned, your path will not be an easy one. Should any evil spirit stand in your way, this water of cleansing should avail you. Okay. Let's fly over there. Having some lag here. It does not feel good. The last of the islands. Forgot to get my chocobo out. Don't forget your chocobo. There we go. And then we fly back to get our talk. The Christian jail that held the Dark Divinity in check were able to ascertain what has become of it. Yeah, ain't doing that good. Magical energy still remains in this stone, though the powers are grown dim. What's more, behold how the stone has been cleaved clear in twain by Odin's fell blade. There can be no doubt. Yes, there can be no doubt as the identity of our unwelcome guest. And yet, it is still most curious. The Dark Divinity rides free. Why does it tarry in the shroud? En road, you are to commend for your bravery, adventurer. Simi is preparing a report on this very matter as we speak. I will be most grateful if you could share your findings with her as well. Okay. Up there, okay. At least we can fly. So this is indeed as we feared. The seal of Earth found has been broken, and the Dark Divinity rides again. I must draft a report immediately. All you want to know about Odin. Your assistance in the investigation has proven invaluable, adventurer. You have our thanks. With your aid, I have finally managed to complete my report. A thorough survey of all eyewitnesses' reports, along with the most credible theories regarding the Dark Divinity's presence in the shroud. I intend to deliver copies of the report to Brother Ua Percy and Bolo Levin myself. The science too will no doubt be eager to learn of our finding. I would be most appreciated if you would deliver a copy to Yuri Andre in my stead. My duties demand that I remain composed, but in all truth, I fear for fate of our people. Should the time come that the Dark Divinity draws his blade against Gridania, promise me that we can count on your aid. Okay. Back to the waking sands. I need to repair my gear. There you go. And down we go. Drazor, I am most heartened by thy safe return. Wert thou able to cast light on the shadows that haunt the crowd? Yes, indeed. So is this true? Having awakened from nigh eternal slumber, the dark divinity now rides free in the shroud. Whilst you were afield, I immersed myself in the scriptures. The more I scoured the words, the more I did realize the writings draw heavily upon elegant historical chronicles. History is quite a fascinating beast, is it not? One nation's glory is another's suffering, one nation's great hero, another one's abhorrent villain. I mean not to speak of platitudes, only to say there is never but a single side to any story, even the story that is presented as historical fact. To what end did the great hero of Epilogue seal Odin in the jail of crystal? What impels the dark divinity to ride once again? Cast some light on the shadows of history, friend, that we might be delivered from the darkness. Okay, I guess we're taking that quest line on hold for now. Primal Awakening. When the Cenary moon did wane, there sounded a blood-curdling roar. A new primal had roused, and the portents gave us to believe one of the whose identity yet lieth beyond our ken. By thy hand 3 primals have since been vanquished, as each returned to thee that was observed that the tremors of foreshadowing this fourth grew in strength and frequency both. That the being the quicken, and in time it shall become a scourge upon the land. And yet, even as we pondered the course of action, a benevolent soul did arise, one who will forestall these threats. Though she is but tender in the years, she is true, hard and steadfast of resolve. She will solicit thine aid, if thou art willing to proffer it. Lest I wonder this maiden is of our order. Thus did the antecedent straightways consent that thou should assist her howsoever thou mayest. As soon as thou art able, hear thee to Wineport, where thy petitioner doth await thee even now. Thou shalt for certainty find her visage strikingly familiar. I know who it is. Somebody we haven't seen in quite some time. Actually, we have seen. No, we actually have. Our character haven't seen her in quite some time. That's what I should say. It's been a wild adventure, and as I recall, my brother Alfner took the liberty of introducing us when first and last we met. But for the sake of propriety, I'll say Levier, I thank you for coming. I heard much more of your exploits. By your hand, the Black Wolf is slain and his ultimate weapon destroyed. You are possessed of great strength and courage, that much is plain. I shall have need of one such as you, if I am to see my mission through to its conclusion. As you may be aware, the violence of Dalmur's fall changed not only the face of the realm, but also the base of the realm. Specifically, it played a havoc with the etheric currents, creating vast confluence of ether below the surface. Among other phenomena, this led to the formation of subterranean caverns at the key points of stress. One such cavern lies beneath Castrum Occidens, and extends to only the gods knows where. Despite its appearance, the Castrum Occidens is as much as a research facility as it is a fortress. Guys von Belsa chased their site for no other reason than to probe the caverns without interference. After you went to vanquish the returned primals, I observed a repeating wave pattern in the ether, corresponding exactly to the dates on which you were reported to have felled Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda. Upon closer examination, it became clear that these unique waves emanated from deep beneath the aforementioned stronghold. Crucially, I recorded the same pattern during the recent celebrations and have since been given the understanding that this phenomenon bears a distinguishing similarity to one observed shortly prior to the calamity. 5 years ago, my grandfather invoked the power of the 12 that he might contain Bahamut. Alas, his efforts failed and he vanished, together with his foe. I would know the truth of what transpired that day, and of grandfather's fate and the metamorphosis that swept across the land. In casting light upon these mysteries, we will find a way to cure what ails this world. In my belief, that's the answer I seek lie hid within the depths of the cavern. I will have you accompany me on an expedition to find Drazor. If truth be told, I'm not one to rely upon others, and I thus have handled matters alone. Yet I am not blind to my limitation. Unescorted, I cannot hope to succeed in this endeavor. I swore that I will find a way to restore peace to Eosia. If you decide the self-same, then aid me, as you aided my brother and the science. I am in your debt. You are a man of action, and I sense that we will accomplish much together. But let us not waste any more time. As I mentioned, Castrum Occident straddles the cavern near which this floor. If I am to hope of reaching it alive, I will need to infiltrate the stronghold first and locate the path into the depths. Once you have done so, pray return to your success to Stone Private Broker. You may consider her my assistance here in Wineport. I have every faith that you will not fail me. 12 speed your way, Drazor. Okay. Let's go. Explore Castrum Occidens. There you go.